Welcome back to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise rebuild, episode number 2 here. And we had a couple comments saying our lines are a mess, and I agree, our lines are a mess. I didn't really do them, if I'm being honest. But right now, 0-1. Let's go take a look at our lines. And honestly, I think this video, we're just going to get 100% through the entire first season and kind of get to that off season where we can really make this team a little bit better. Like, the number one thing that said is Christian Dvorak and Kirby Dach shouldn't be on the wings. But I guess I don't have to have Jonathan Drew in the middle. But who has the best face-off? Okay, Christian Dvorak will definitely go in the middle. Drouin, you could play on the left side, Dach on the right. Does that make it seem a little bit better? Gallagher, we'll keep him on the third line. Center Monahan, Josh Anderson right, Hoffman, Jake Evans, and then Evgeny Dadonov. I don't mind that. That first line, we're definitely going to keep it the exact same way. Juraj Slafkovsky. Let me know if I say that name wrong. If so, I do apologize. And one thing I heard is that players can actually develop into superstar X Factors in NHL 23, so that should be pretty fun. So hopefully we can get Kirby Dach to kind of grow into that role. He is 21 years old, high top 6 potential, 1 game, 1 assist, and 2 penalty minutes so far. Goal Caufield, 1 assist as well. Hopefully we can really see him grow with Nick Suzuki and Slafkovsky. Defensively, Matheson, Savard, Jordan Harris. We did Jordan Harris, 73, not good. Edmondson, not good. Chris Weidman, not good. Justin Barron, not good. It's just a bunch of not good players, the way it is. Goaltenders, Jake Allen, and then Caden Primo, who I'm going to try starting because we are tanking anyways. So the first thing I kind of want to do, let's take a look at free agency again and see if there's any younger players that we can find that we know for a fact we should sign. Like Nicholas Hague would be nice on the back end, to be honest. But I know he's a restricted free agent, so I'm going to go unrestricted free agents here. So we got Gagne, too old. Nothing really here, to be honest. So the next kind of area I want to attack is looking at our contract situation. I think moving some players would be a good idea. Goal Caufield needs a contract extension, so let's try getting him signed right away. And honestly, I don't mind giving him 8 years. 8 years, and let's do 8 for 6 for Cole Caufield. I'm going to take a couple days, and he will let me know if he's going to sign. Evgeny Dadonov, probably going to let walk. Jonathan Drouin, I would like to bring back. That's a pretty crazy contract, though. So let's do 2 years after. Yeah, let's do 2 years. 2 years at 4.2 mil. Because we're going to have cap space, I'm not too worried about it. Gallagher, I think I'm going to move on from Gallagher. The contract is just crazy. And Josh Anderson. So Josh Anderson and Gallagher definitely on the block. Kirby Dach's on a really good contract. Edmondson, Sean Monahan, probably not going to offer him an extension. We'll save that for the offseason. Jordan Harris, I don't mind offering him his contract extension right now just because he's going to be a two-way player. And then checking in the system here. Where is it? There it is. In the system. Anyone here of urgency that we want to sign? Joel Armia can definitely get traded. 3.4 mil for the next 3 years. Don't want that contract. Paul Byron's contract ends this year, so that's completely fine. Yulinen, we're going to offer an extension. Boom. And then let's go take a look at the goaltenders to see if there's anything crazy coming up. So nothing too crazy. Allen's on not the greatest deal. If we can move I'm thinking way too much about football. If we can move Allen, that would be a good thing. So let's go take a look at a potential trade. Let's just do fine trade for Brendan Gallagher. I don't want to kind of screw anyone over here. So Brendan Gallagher, where are you? Very low in the trade value. Take all that out there. Brendan Gallagher. Let's find you. And what types of deals do we have? So just a 3rd round pick. And honestly, I just got to make it happen. Rem Pitlick coming to the squad now. What else needs to be done here? Did Pitlick not come up in the system? Pitlick, welcome back to the squad. I'm going to do edit lines. I don't want that to be messing up anything, and Rem Pitlick can play right here. Scratched. Rem Pitlick, two-way forward, so that should help out. I can't get him anywhere else for plus. What is he? He is a center left wing. Who's got better face-offs? It's Sean Monahan, so we will keep Sean Monahan at the center position right there, but offloaded a little bit of cap there. A little bit of cap had to be done, though. I'm sorry if everyone wanted Laval. I don't care. Go best lines. Madison Bowie will play up there. Anyone that is a good prospect that we want to make sure is playing up here. Stevens is not bad. This guy we want up. Put him right there. There. Keep him there. Any other young guys? Mysak. Let's get Mysak up here. Put Mysak where Bork is. And what's this guy's potential? Low top six. Get him up there too. We will put him. Boom. Just like that. All right. So a little bit of management there. Nothing crazy, though. I don't think I went too crazy. Again, though, let's go look at the trade value and see what else we can move on from. Allen, Jake Allen, that's his first name. So definitely someone we can move. Gooley. But I'm looking at the kind of the contracts and the distance, right? Monahan, his contract's up this year. It's not the biggest deal. But Josh Anderson. Honestly, I really want to get rid of Josh Anderson. Well, we still can. Buffalo. What can we get back? Can we get a player that will actually make a difference on our team? Alex Tuck would be nice. Jess Skinner. Dylan Cousins would be nice. Olofsson. Honestly, not crazy trade value on Joki Haru. And if we threw in, I know this is probably a bad idea, but throwing in just like a pick, seeing if that would be enough. So that would work. A 4th and a 7th for Joki Haru. Okay, so I got to add the 6th in as well. I'm going to make this deal just because our defensive core is terrible. So I think this would actually be a good move. Trade accepted. So I'm going to do assistant roster. I'm going to go through the rosters and I'll reset everything. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we fixed the lines to include Joki Haru. I think that's how you say his name. I'm going to call him Joki. Henry Joki. What a name. But if you know how to pronounce it, please let me know in the comments below because I am the worst when it comes to pronunciation. So that is going to be our roster. Laval, honestly, I'll just go best lines. That's fine. Let's get into some simulation here, though. This video won't be as long as the rest normally is, but let's slow sim the game against the Washington Capitals, see if Ovechkin can light up our beautiful... Okay, so Jonathan Drouin agrees to the contract. Jesse Yolinen agrees. I think, our first win of the season after the big trade. Henry Joki kind of leading us to greatness. But we got the Washington Capitals. We're on the road this time. Let's see if we can shut down Alexander Ovechkin. And look who opens the scoring. 20 seconds into the game, Mr. Slavkovsky gets the ball rolling. 1-0 Montreal. First period, we get a goal from Mike Hoffman as well, but none other than Mr. Alexander Ovechkin gets a power play goal from his sweet spot, his office, getting outshot 16-8 here, but up 2-1. Second period, Washington has a huge period. TJ Oshie and Kuznetsov scores 2 goals, and the third period, let's do a slow simulation here, see if we can get the boys rumbling. Not looking good here. Outshot 41-24 so far. Is there any sign of life in the team? A quick sim. Can't get it done. We fall 4-2 in this game. Kuznetsov 3 points. John Carlson 3 points. Alexander Ovechkin 3 points. They're just a star-studded team. So I was not anticipating to win to this team. But I'm going to simulate a couple months and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Big news here. Mr. Cole Caufield is locked up for the next 8 years with $6 million AAV. Honestly, I feel like it's a great deal. If he grows to an 88 overall and we have him at $6 million, we're going to be laughing. So welcome to the franchise, Cole Caufield. Happy to have you around. We actually started off the year pretty damn well. We're 11-12-5 now. But a lot better than I thought we were going to do. We were once upon a time in a playoff spot. Still not too far out. I don't anticipate our team to be a playoff team. But I stopped the simulation here against our division rivals, the Ottawa Senators, who are currently leading the league, or our division, the Atlantic Division, in points, as they are 16, 8, and 4. So let's see how we match up against them. We are in Ottawa. First period, 2-2. Slafkovsky just scores in every game. Every damn game. These are some heavy hitters who score in goals. So Slafkovsky, Alex DeBrincat, Kirby Dach, and Tim Stützle. Honestly, the future of both these franchise, all scoring here. Second period, we get a goal from Mr. Mike Hoffman in the slot. Third period, one more goal from Nick Suzuki and Brady Tkachuk. Honestly, all the big guns showed up this game. All the big guns for both sides showed up. Artem Zub, 2 assists, Slafkovsky, 2 points, and Nick Suzuki, 2 points, plus a game-winning goal. Huge win for the Montreal Canadiens versus a divisional rival. But let's look at the team and see who's doing who. Jonathan Drouin actually leading the way with 19 points in 29 games. Makes sense. He's probably our best offensive player outside of Suzuki. Let's see. Suzuki right behind him. Minus 16 though, Suzuki. 19 points in 29 games. Dvorak, 18 points. Mike Hoffman, 18 points. 5 of those are power play points. You got Caufield at 17, Slafkovsky at 14 points, Kirby Dach 15, Dadonov, Monahan, Jake Evans, Matheson, Henry Jokey 7 points, only a -2. Pitlick's actually a +6, so happy we brought him up. Anyone else? Let's go look at the entire league here. I'll go this way and see who's lighting it up. So far, it's Connor McDavid, 49 points. Leon Draisaitl, 47 points. Claude Giroux and DeBrincat doing their thing. Ovi with 25 goals already, leading the league in that category. Assist-wise, I guess, yeah, Connor McDavid. And let's see who is the Selkie this year so far. So we go takeaways, and Barkov, 66 takeaways. Jordan Kyrou. I would kill to have a player like Jordan Kyrou. 63 takeaways, only 9 giveaways, plus 30 points in 29 games. Jordan Kyrou's having himself a great season. How do you do it in real life? So last year in real life, he had 36 and 32. So EA definitely got this wrong in the takeaways to giveaways. He doesn't give away the puck a lot, but I mean, he's not a 6-to-1 ratio. So interesting there. But again, not a terrible start. So I'm going to simulate to the trade deadline here. Don't think we're going to make any moves, but you know, we got to do our due diligence. At the trade deadline, we've fallen off. We're nowhere close to a Stanley Cup playoff run. So let's take a look and see what is available. Timo Meier wouldn't be a bad pickup. What is he listed? What do we got here? They want a top 2 defenseman in return. We don't have that to offer. Ryan Ellis, Tom Wilson, Vermalov, Jakub Voracek, Philip Deneau. Okay, Husso is not a terrible one. Don't think we can get him. Josh Norris is on the block. TJ Oshie, Iafallo. What would it take for someone like Josh Norris? His trade value doesn't look too high. The only thing I don't like about Josh Norris is he is not a superstar X Factor, which I know it's nitty-picky, but I don't want to trade for him. Let's see what else is here. Available, sold. Anyone got sold yet? Off the market, no one. Okay. So let's do our due diligence here, see what we can get for some certain players. What about, I want to keep Mike Matheson. I think he's going to be good for us. Is there anyone here? Dennis Savard would be one of them that I wouldn't mind adding and seeing what we can find. Fine trade for Dennis Savard. A second rounder for Dennis Savard from Edmonton. What if I went to Edmonton, I edited this trade, and instead of getting a second return, I want your first. The trade value is not outrageously far out. Okay, that's fine. What if I also gave you a 4th and a 5th? Trade rejected, okay. I think I might have to give up a 3rd and a 5th. I think we can get this deal done. Edmonton, stop playing hardball. Okay, so they would do this trade. Let me get rid of the 4th, and I'll give them another 5th. All right, done. Dennis Savard, thank you for your services. We have acquired another first-round pick in the draft. What else can we do here? Do we have anyone else we can move on from Evgeny Dadonov? We're not going to re-sign him. Might as well see if we can get some value out of him. Fine trade for Evgeny Dadonov. Is anyone willing to give us a first? 2/3. 2/3 from Pittsburgh. Again, what can we get? That's can we get a second here? A second and a third? Okay. And then what if I give you a fourth and a sixth next year? Wheeling and dealing. Wheeling and dealing. Thank you, Dadonov, but it's a tough business out here. We've made some big moves there, but I think that's all we're going to do. I wouldn't mind picking up a player for cap, though. What would it take for Timo Meier? Let me kick tires. So Timo Meier, how do you play? Not bad. 26 goals, 34 helpers. You are a superstar X Factor. For Timo Meier, I would literally only give up a first and a second. Even that, I don't even think I would want to give up. What if I went a first? I'd do a first and a fourth for Timo Meier. Trade rejected. That's it. I'm not going too crazy. I'm getting out of the trade deadline. Let's take a look and see how the Canadiens de Montreal are doing. 23, 31, and 8. So not looking too pretty here. Nick Suzuki leading the way for us, though, with 52 points in 62 games. Cole Caufield, minus 36. Slavkovsky down there. That first line's getting lit up. They are definitely getting lit up, but, you know, growing pains, as they would say. Slavkovsky still a 78 overall. What about... I saw Nick Suzuki's up to an 88 overall, though, which is sick. Cole Caufield, 84. What if I did something like this and had Slavkovsky play lower down in the roster? Jonathan Drouin's actually been playing really well for us, so I'm going to bring him up. He's not a left wing, though. I need someone to play center there. Drouin, you can take the faceoffs. It's fine. Rem Pitlick, Monahan, Kirby Dach, I need to come up too. Why is he down so low? Kirby Dach can play there. Jonathan Drouin can play there. So Kirby Dach can play center. Slavkovsky, Hoffman, Pitlick, Drouin, Evans. Okay, that's what we're going with. I'm going to try just protecting Slavkovsky a little bit on the back end there. We're last in our division, which is a good thing. Let's simulate to the end of the year here. So we'll see if we can get that first-round pick for back-to-back years and potentially pick up Connor Bedard. But this 3-game winning streak is not 4-game winning streak. 5-game winning streak is not going to help us. In year number 1, the Stanley Cup champions are the Toronto Maple Leafs. I mean Leafs. So let's go do a season wrap-up here. Let's see. Did Edmonton and Florida make the playoffs? Florida did not make the playoffs. The Edmonton Oilers did make the playoffs, and they went all the way to conference finals. So they're not going to have a high first-round pick, but that's okay. Toronto ends up winning the Stanley Cup. Ottawa didn't make the playoffs either, and they were leading the league, or leading our division at one point. Suzuki, minus 47. Whew. Tough year. Caufield, minus 48. Tough year. Drouin, 60 points. Dvorak, 55. Hoffman, 50. Kirby Dach, 49. Would like to see a little bit more out of him, if I'm being honest. Slavkovsky, 45 points in his rookie campaign. Sean Monahan right behind him. Henry Yokiharu is minus 7, so not too bad. One of the worst teams in the league. Jordan Harris got in for 1 game, was a minus 1. Yolinen got in for a couple games, only minus 3. Edmonton, minus 40. So the boys just, they weren't connecting as well as they probably should have. McDavid leads the way, 124 points, 56 goals. Leon Draisaitl, 116. Nathan McKinnon, 112. Patty Kane, 104. Claude Giroux, 104. Marchand, 101. And finally, Pastrnak, 100. Leading the league in goals was the great one, Mr. Alexander Ovechkin, the grade 8. I should say not the great one, my apologies. And I want to see how many takeaways that... Oh, he really slowed down. Where is the guy I'm looking for? Kyrou. Finishes with 141, which is very good still. But leading the way was Artemi Panarin one of the best players in the league. So those are the stats. Let's go take a look at the team standings and see where we fell. So Florida just missed the playoffs. So, hey man, they got a shot at the lottery. That's all that matters. The entire league, switch it around here. We finished second last in the league, so that's really promising. If we had one more win, we would have finished, a lot higher. And then where are the Florida Panthers? So they were the last team to miss the playoffs. Actually, the Rangers, wow. The Rangers finished 89 points and missed the playoffs. That's insane. That is insane. And finally, the awards. Stanley Cup, President's Trophy goes to Colorado. And then individual, Connor McDavid, Cal McCarr, Claude Giroux gets the Lady Byng, Pellinger gets the Calder over our boy Slavkovsky, Mitch Marner with the Conn Smythe, Thatcher Demko with the Vezina, Freddie Anderson. Then we got Upshaw with the Jack Adams, Selke goes to Kopi, Ted Lindsay, Connor McDavid, and then Maurice Rucker-Richard, Alexander Ovechkin. So now this is the moment of truth, the biggest part of the episode. Let's spin to draft and see what pick we're going to get here. We get the second overall pick, so we're not going to be getting Mr. Connor Bedard. But look at that, the Florida pick from 15 to number 5. So we have the second overall and 5th overall selection in the upcoming NHL entry draft. That is huge. That is great news. Don't care about the retired players. Brent Seabrook looks like he retired. But let's go take a look at the draft board as we know. Sorry, not the draft board. The draft class. With knowing that we have the 2nd and 5th overall pick yet. Oh, no Matvei Mishkov in the game yet. So Connor Bedard, of course, he's going to go number 1 overall, and I would love to have him. Is it worth? I'm going to leave it to you guys. Should we trade the 2nd and 5th overall for the 1st overall pick? If you guys say yes, I will do it. If not, I will not do it. But, if we have the 2nd overall pick, this guy's name is Jesus. Jesus Reimer? Jesus Reimer? Come on, what a name. What a name, Jesus Reimer. I want Jesus Reimer on my squad. Who else is there? Nabokov. Nabokov is a sniper. Wow, look at this guy. Jackson Sue, also a sniper. There is some good players in the top of this order here. Crystal, just looking through. So, we're not short of options, especially at 2 and 5. So I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm going to end the video here, but do we trade our 2nd overall pick and our 5th overall pick for the 1st overall pick to select Connor Bedard? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching episode number 2 of the Montreal Canadiens franchise rebuild. I'll catch you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day. Cheers.